Alright, hey everybody, we're at the shores of Lake Alma here. It's about lunchtime, so we figured we'd come down to the lake. Got my fishing pole, a little bobber, and some night crawlers in the background there. But while we were down here, we're going to cook us our chicken brats for lunch. But in the meantime, my friend Mark here, who had done the review of his camp kitchen that you've seen in one of my other videos, so now he's a big fan of the Firebox products. So we've got some Firebox product here that's laid out that he owns, and he's going to kind of take you through each one, and then we'll kind of do show you the different ones. So Mark, why don't you start with this one on the left here and kind of go down the line.
Sure. Yeah, this is one of the newer stoves from Firebox. It's the Freestyle. It's actually two stoves in one. They're 4-inch. We'll go into that detail a little later. This one's my original one. It's a G2. It's a 5-inch stainless steel stove. I've used it quite a lot. Like I said, we'll go into those details. But these are his 2 cook kits, and we'll go into these a little bit. The cutting board. So the cutting board is a medium. It fits right on top. If you open it up, I have some accessories in there. I have a little fuel pack to start a fire. The pot lifter that comes with it. I also have a Tokes spoon and fork with the attachment that'll make them into tongs. I also have a ferro rod, so in case I ever do some bushcrafting. I've never actually used it. The heart of the kit is 2. I have a medium-sized deep dish cowboy plate, and then the fry pan. So it's a medium size. It's really good. It's seasoned. You can kind of tell the difference. So some light oil baked in. It does really good. Some canola oil, and it does really well. It doesn't a lot doesn't stick to it. So the other size is the larger one. I think I bought these extra. These are his plates. See Firebox on there. They're really good, really made of good material. Keep the heat really well. Here's the larger cutting board. So we use this quite a bit when we cut stuff up.
Yeah, compare the sizes to the two.
Yeah.
The 2 different plates. So you can see obviously the one down there is a little bit larger. So okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. And then inside of this, I just have the tongs. You can get these off of Steve's website, as well as the pot lifter.
Did the pot lifter come with that particular kit?
It did. The pot lifter, each one came with one.
Okay, cool.
And then I got a little lighter because I have an alcohol burner as well. And then the Gerber, what is it called? Complete. So yeah, this also has a cowboy plate, which is a little bit bigger. So it's quite big. And then this fry pan. So this is the one that I don't know if you saw this morning video on breakfast, but we made eggs in this guy. So again, I've used it quite a bit, seasoned, and cleans up quite well. So yeah, the cook kits are really good. All of it is available on fireboxstove.com. So check them out for the stoves and the cook kits. But take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll start on the stoves.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Well, so we'll put those back together, those kits back together, and then we'll open up those stoves and kind of show you what they can do.
All right, let's go ahead and start with the stoves. This is the G2 stainless. It's a 5-inch wood burning stove. This is the first Firebox product I bought. It's got some heft to it. I'm not a backpacker, so I don't really worry about the weight. There is a titanium version of this stove that is lighter weight. This is the deluxe kit that came with it. And so it came with extra fire sticks and an assortment of grill plates. So we'll go ahead and get into the grill plates first. So this is the extended grill plate. We will use this later on today to cook brats on it. This is a little not ashtray, but it goes inside of it and kind of keeps it about halfway through the firebox. Like if you use wood pellets or just have a little bit of an Esbit cube or anything like that, you can keep it closer to the top. This is the standard grill plate. It's 5 inches, so it fits square on top of it. And then this little grill plate, it's not really a grill plate, but it helps trap in the heat. So if you set it lower in the fire, you can put this on the top. And so if you have some kind of a container, this is the Tokes, it fits right in there. So it helps be more efficient. Especially if you're using like wood, it'll do a really good job of heating up your water real quickly.
Cool.
So let's get into the assembly of it, right? So As you can see, I've got 4 fire sticks on there.
And those 4 came with it, right? That kit, or those are extra?
2 came with this,
okay.
and I bought the extendo ones. Okay. So these, I'll show you in a minute here, have a little bumps on them so that if you want to put the pot on, it'll actually raise it farther away from the fire. So these were extra, but I went ahead and got them anyway. So it folds out. It's got the little, I'll show that again. Once you unfold it, open that up, and then the bottom drops, and then there, you're good to go. Right, so you can feed your wood in from this side, you can feed your wood in from the bottom if you're actually using twigs, and a little dampener. And it has a built-in little shelf on the bottom here for the ashtray. I think it comes in from the other side.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. So if you're cooking, and if you have charcoal, which we're going to be cooking the brats a little bit later with the charcoal, so that'll come in really handy. And so yeah, you just go ahead and pop on the grill plates on there.
And it's all cut out. It's like it's got all those spaces on the sides of the stove there where you can slide those sticks in for different positions. And you see Mark's just going to pop that grill plate in there, and then it fits within those notches, and we're good to go.
Yep. There you go.
There you
So it
go.
pops in. There you go.
Perfect.
So we're going to use that for brats a little bit later. So it's pretty good. I have an alternative as well, right? So I have an alcohol fuel burner, Trangia. It fits in there good. And I've also got Firebox's own propane burner. And the great thing about this one is that it's got a little bit of a diffuser. So when you go ahead and put it on there and you turn it on, the heat isn't just concentrated in the center of the pan. It'll disperse it and give you a little bit more even heat, and you'll have less stuff sticking to the bottom of your pans, which makes better cleanup.
That's awesome. So yeah.
So
and then for that piece, you just slide those stainless steel rods in those sticks, and it just sits right in them.
yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll take a quick break, and we'll set it up for each one of these stoves.
Cool.
All right, everybody, just a quick word from some of the supporters of the channel. First Slammer Series turkey calls. They're made by a hunter for hunters. If you're looking for a new turkey call, visit www.slammerseries.com. Also, Aqua Leisure Services, LLC, serving the Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and surrounding areas, meeting all your pool and spa needs. Science Scientists, providing a broad range of services, including wall, murals, vehicle wraps, design, print, and marketing services. Regardless of your business requirements, their experts are up to the task. Visit www.sciencescientist.com or call 919-685-7641. Also, Tactical Creations. We're a small, personalized business that's here to help you personalize items to make the gift that you give that much more special. Visit www.tacticalcreation.com or call 770-548-2691. If you're interested in purchasing any NC Piedmont Outdoors apparel or Slammer Series apparel, visit our Teespring site. The link is in the description box.
Okay.
All right, here we are with the G2 stainless, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how you set up the Trangia alcohol burner. And what I like about it is, and I'll show you here in a minute, that you can still use a simmer ring. So a lot of stoves, the alcohol burner sits really low, and you don't have that functionality. So there was a lot of thought went into the stove, and you can kind of see all the little slots and all the different adjustments where you can put the fire sticks. So you really have a lot of granular control over where your heat source sits. So I like these 2 little slots here on the side for the alcohol. And again, these are the fire sticks that came with it. And the Trangia burner, alcohol burner, sits right inside, right? So it's pretty stable, right? So you sit in there and you just go ahead and take your lid off. I should take the lid off first. Slide that in there. And I have a Soto extendo lighter because I don't like getting burnt with a Bic lighter. I'm not a big fan of those. So I found this on Amazon. It's just a Soto Extends, and keeps my my fingers out of the fire. Boom. So that is hot. Yep. So that's on. And as you can see,
It's got that dampener with the lid on it. So
Yeah, so you can go from either side, right? So you can go ahead and still use a simmer ring. Put it in there. And just as an example, we can put our fire sticks up here to hold a smaller pot.
That's perfect.
There we go. Yeah. And so we can boil some water or cook.
And even with the pot on top, you can still adjust the dampener ring there on the
yeah, that's a great call. You can just go ahead and reach in and pull it off if you want a big flame.
Right.
Again, there's a couple notches. Ooh, there we go. A couple notches, so you can actually put the alcohol burner a little bit higher, right? So if you really want to boil water and things of that nature, you can go ahead and get as close to your pot as possible. But since a little bit later we're going to be cooking beans, we want more of a mild flame. We don't want it to be really, really hot. So we can go ahead and move it down a little bit. So yeah, it's great. And so, you know, when you're done, and you take your pot off. Ooh, pot's hot already. Take your sticks off, and then just go ahead and there you go, extinguish your flame. So that's just one of many different fuel sources. So we'll go ahead and let this cool down. We'll take the alcohol burner out, and then we'll demonstrate the newest propane little stove.
All right, thanks, Mark. We'll be back in a sec. Cool.
All right. One thing I forgot to do or demonstrate for you was the diffuser, right? So we put the diffuser on. I'd like to push down the damper a little bit just so I have the angle. Again, I use my extendo lighter. Turn on the fuel until I can hear it. And there we go. And
I know it's hard to see in camera, but yeah, that flame is on, boy. I can see it right there.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
So it's really nice. It'll give you nice even heat and cook your food evenly. So it's a new fuel canister too, so it takes a little bit to settle down. But real good flame control. You can turn it down real low, or you can turn it up real high. You can see it's starting to patina. It's the first time I'm using it, so look at that.
Nice.
Nice. So you could also use it without the diffuser and kind of give you a little candle flame. Like if you just trickle it a little bit, you'll get like a little flame, like a fire, like a wood fire and things like that. So it's very versatile, and I like it. Again, Firebox.com. Lots of great products.
Cool. All right, thanks, Mark. So I think we're going to shut this down because it's about a little after 1 o'clock, and we're going to get ready to cook our brat. So we're going to film that using the Firebox stove, and then we'll show you what that's going to look like as we actually use it with some charcoal. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. So we're getting the charcoal in the G2 Firebox stove, getting cooked down right now. So you can see that that's lit and smoking, and then to the right we have the Firebox Freestyle stove, and it's got the Trangia alcohol burner on there. So that's getting ready. We're going to cook our beans right there in that little pot. We just got 2 tiny cans of Bush's baked beans because they have the pop top. So we're going to put those 2 cans in there, have the beans there, and we'll put the grill on top and cook the chicken brats on those. So we're just waiting for that charcoal to burn its way down, and then we'll start cooking and show you kind of how we're going to cook the brats out here at the lake. All right, everybody, so we've moved over from the table over there by the water, and we've come down to the charcoal grill here that they have next to the lake, and we're just gonna, we've got the charcoal in the G2 stove there, so that's heated, ready to go. We've got the extended grill plate on, so Mark's got the brats right there, and he's gonna start dropping them on that grill. And then right next to it, we've got the totes little cup there.
Tokes.
Tokes.
With a K.
Tokes with a K. Tokes. Cup right there, and it's got the alcohol burner on there, and that's got the 2 little cans of Bush's baked beans in there, so that's heating up as well. So we're just going to sit here by the lake, enjoy this nice weather. It's a little more warmer today than we thought it was going to be, but we're in the shade, so we'll just sit here and let this stuff cook, and then we'll kind of just show you putting those brats on the old buns with some mustard. Mark likes the yellow mustard, I like the spicy brown mustard, so just gonna have some brats and beans, sit here by the lake, enjoy some chips. So all right, we'll be back in a little bit and show you that final product. Buddy, so the brats are cooked. You can see mine on my plate there. Mark's got his, he's got his beans, he puts his French mustard on his, I've got my golden spicy brown on mine. I'm waiting for some emails from work, and then we're gonna sit here at the lake and enjoy our lunch. So all right, lunch is down Wednesday here, October 4th. So later for tonight, we're doing dinner. We're doing
New York strips.
New York strip steaks. So we'll make a video for that for you. So, all right, folks, we're gonna eat. Thanks everybody for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Take care for the next video.
Thanks for watching NC Piedmont Outdoors, camping, fishing, and hunting adventures.